What's going on? It's your boy H Money, Mr. The Zone. We in the building, bro. You know what I mean? Definitely got this topic I really wanted to touch on real quick. You know what I mean? Anthony Joshua receiving all type of hatred after he speaks, at a Black Lives Matter protest in the UK. You know what I mean? Anthony Joshua, he was definitely participating in the Black Lives Matter protest, you know what I mean? After the death of George Floyd. Anthony Joshua speaks out for his people, and all of a sudden, the man is receiving all type of hate, all type of hate coming towards Anthony Joshua, for speaking out what happened to George Floyd. The UK fans showing their true hearts. They turn their back on Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? So quick. The racism in the UK, Anthony Joshua just made a tweet. Anthony Joshua lashes out. He lashes out against the hatred that he's receiving. You know what I mean? Now all of a sudden they trying to say Anthony Joshua is racist because Anthony Joshua spoke out. You know what I'm saying? He spoke out against the racism that's going on in the world. The true colors are starting to show. True colors are starting to show, bro. You know what I mean? Anthony Joshua, he didn't do anything wrong. I don't want nobody to write any cuss words in the chat. Do not write any cuss words in the chat at all. Let's go, man. Boxing Champ, speak up. Speak up, brother.
I don't even lower my voice today,
Go ahead, go. My parents say what you got to say. So speak on the situation, man. How do you feel about? Let me ask you a question. I want you to speak on the situation. Anthony Joshua, all of a sudden, he's receiving hate, all type of hate now because he spoke out against, police brutality. He spoke out against what happened to George Floyd, and now all the fans in the UK, they starting to hate Anthony Joshua. What's your thoughts?
Most of them are racist. It just shows their true colors that they have for black people. I mean, there's not a lot of black people in European countries, but that still doesn't matter the fact that you're racist. Like that gives you no right to be racist to other different people, even though they might not be your color. It's just thing, but that shows their true colors, and I'm glad he doesn't care what people think, and he's still riding with Black Lives Matter, and he's still promoting the cause and everything. Respect to AJ for that.
Yes, man. Great point, man. Valix, man, how do you feel about this situation? Anthony Joshua, he spoke at a Black Lives Matter, protest, and now all of a sudden, all of the fans in the UK, they showing complete hatred towards Anthony Joshua.
It's basically what Boxing Champ was saying. He's right. I'm glad he's not. I'm glad he's ignoring the haters, basically.
Well, he didn't ignore the haters because Anthony Joshua today, he just made a tweet and he said he told those people who people are calling him racist now. Man, could you guys believe this?
What?
Yeah,
Trump, you know why Trump makes you fall for the thing. He gonna make you show your true colors. That's what he does, man.
Their president is not even Trump, so I don't know why.
This is in the UK. Y'all hit the like button, bro. Crazy, man. You know what I mean? Valix hit the like button. Boxing Champ hit the like, but we only got one like for some reason. All right, for some reason we only got one like in here. I need everybody to hit the like button, bro. You know what I mean? Anthony Joshua is receiving all type of hate right now because he spoke out. He spoke out against the racism in the world. Once Anthony Joshua speaks the truth, Anthony Joshua says how he feels, about this situation and the death that's going on with George Floyd, the death of George Floyd. Rest in peace to George Floyd. Once Anthony Joshua speaks out about what happened to George Floyd and all the other African Americans, you know what I mean? Now these people show their true colors. In the UK, man, it's a lot of racism going on. These UK people, a lot of racism going on. I'm not gonna say everybody, but it's a lot of racism. A lot of racism in the UK. A lot of racism. I remember on my channel, it was a lot of guys from the UK that used to come here and they used to kiss my butt. You know what I mean? They used to kiss butt. They used to kiss butt. UK dudes, they used to come here kissing butt. You know what I mean? But I noticed, let me finish, because I noticed these UK guys, they used to always hate on black fighters. Like African-American fighters, they were hating on the best fighters, like hating on Clarissa Shields, hating on Devin Haney, hating on Earl Spence, all these guys, man. You know what I mean? Deontay Wilder, Charlo, Tank Davis, the Wet Bandits. They were coming over here hating on all the fighters. So I spoke out against them. I'm like, yo, why y'all keep hating on Clarissa Shields for? She's a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. She's possibly the greatest women's fighter of all time. She's the quickest fighter to win, championships in 3 different divisions, broke Lomachenko record. Why you guys talking bad about her? So then they turned on me real quick. The same way they turned on Anthony Joshua, when Anthony Joshua, spoke out against racism in the world. Now we seeing their true colors, man. Go ahead, boxing champ. I want to hear what you got to say,
UK,
bro.
If you're not black in the UK, they think you're a roadman, which is a gangster in the UK. That's what it means over there. If you're not black, they automatically think you're a gang member or something over there.
I noticed one thing. The UK.
White, I mean,
go ahead and finish what you were saying. I'm sorry.
I mean, if you're not white in the UK and if you're black, they automatically think you're like a gang member or a gangster or something, or a roadman, as they call it.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah, Coco. You remember that stuff? Soon as I was asking them, I'm like, yo, why y'all keep hating on the black fighters for? Why y'all keep hating on Clarissa Shields? What did she ever do wrong? You know what I mean? And they true colors came out, Coco. They true colors came out. You know what I mean?
She doesn't hit hard though.
But she wins. Floyd Mayweather didn't hit hard, but he wins every time.
Yeah.
He won every time. He didn't hit hard. She's winning. You know what I mean? So why are you guys just hating on the black fighters for some reason? You know what I mean? Why is the hate? Because it's racism, bro. And now, as you guys can see it with Anthony Joshua, bro. Let me drop the link real quick for the next video. I'm doing a video tonight. I'm comparing. That's the link right there. Go hit the like button on that video of Alex. Everybody go hit the like button. That's the video that's coming right after this. We're going to talk about Ryan Garcia being the next Oscar De La Hoya. You know what I mean? So go hit the link. Go hit that link. Hit the like button. But yeah, man, I'm tired of the racism, bro. Anthony Joshua, he just put out a statement saying, if you think that I'm a racist, go F yourself. And guess what? These people, all of a sudden, they want to say Anthony Joshua is a racist. You know what I mean? They want to say that Anthony Joshua is a racist because Anthony Joshua spoke out against the racism in the world. That's what you call reverse racism, bro. That's what you call reverse racism. All of a sudden, y'all want to call Anthony Joshua a racist because Anthony Joshua he's speaking out against the racism in the world, bro. You know what I mean? People had enough of that stuff, bro. We see right through it. As soon as Anthony Joshua speaks out, for his black people, soon as Anthony Joshua speaks out for his black people, then they turn on him. Bro. Just like when Devin Haney said no white man could beat him. You know what I mean? And they try to say Devin Haney was a racist. You know what I mean? But Bernard Hopkins said the same thing and nobody said nothing. You know what I mean? Crazy, bro. We had enough of this, bro. Let's go, bro. Coco, bro. Man, we had enough of this stuff, bro. We see right through it, man. Coco, we see right through this stuff. All of a sudden, now they want to turn on AJ after they turned on Devin Haney. You know what I mean? You see this stuff every time, bro. This is racism, bro. The UK, bro, there's a lot of racism going on in the UK, and this is a clear evidence. This is clear evidence for you. As you can see, they turn on Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua, who's been a great role model. The man didn't do anything wrong. All he did was speak out for his people. That's being targeted by police out here in America. And now you've seen the racism all over the world. You've seen the racism in the UK, even, in the soccer leagues. In the soccer leagues, you know what I'm saying? When you got black players in the Euro League, you know what I'm saying? You got black players in the Premier League. And guess what they do? They throwing bananas at these players, calling them monkeys, calling the black players monkeys in the UK, and they throwing bananas at these players. You know what I mean?
Wow. That's next.
That's messed up. Man.
Like throwing bananas like at people and calling them monkeys. That's like,
yeah, bro. They only do this stuff in the UK, bro. We had enough of it. And guess what? Now, on all these Anthony Joshua videos, they starting to hit the thumbs down. Like any video to do with Anthony Joshua, all these races, they starting to hit the thumbs down on every video to do with Anthony Joshua, bro. It's just clear-cut racism. We see right through it. Bro. You know what I mean? We had enough. All it took for Anthony Joshua, all it took for these people to turn their back on Anthony Joshua was for Anthony Joshua to attend the Black Lives Matter protest.
I bet
for Anthony Joshua. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I bet Fury did that. They wouldn't do that to Fury, huh? They wouldn't call him a cracker or whatever and stuff. But they
exactly.
Yeah.
You're right about that, man. You're right about that. Because guess what? Tyson Fury took steroids. Tyson Fury been caught cheating in the sport. Tyson Fury admitted to using drugs. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? They still praise him in the UK. Yeah, and they still love him in the UK. Yeah, it's sick. They still love him in the UK. They still praise him after Tyson Fury used steroids, after Tyson Fury, use narcotics. I'm talking about drugs, real drugs. They love him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
crazy.
If AJ did that, they would be blasting him. He would have no fans. Nobody would be going to his fights. But then Fury's doing it. Everybody's coming to his fights. Nobody's saying nothing about that. Nobody's speaking up about it.
Nobody's speaking out against it. We had enough of this racism, man. Anthony Joshua, this is a wake-up call, Anthony Joshua, for you. You know what I mean? Because these people have been showing fake love for AJ for the longest. They've been showing fake love for Anthony Joshua forever. You know what I mean? And now Anthony Joshua sees it for himself. He's starting to receive that same hate, you know what I'm saying, that Deontay Wilder gets, that the rest of the black fighters get. You know what I mean? The same hate that Clarissa Shields get, that Devin Haney gets. You know what I mean? Floyd Mayweather gets. The same hatred that Mayweather gets. Now it's for Anthony Joshua. It's a wake-up call, AJ, man. And I'm happy that Anthony Joshua spoke out against the racism. Now he's hated. You know what I mean? Go ahead, boxing champ. Go ahead.
I bet you're going to be the only one that speaks out against it. All these other these UK people, and they're supporting their UK. They're probably not even going to talk about it. You're probably the only person that's going to talk about it. Like exposing them. They probably can't say nothing now because even AJ spoke up about it, so they can't say it's fake or nothing.
Exactly. AJ spoke out against it, and now he's receiving that same hate. Salute J8. Bro, Anthony Joshua is receiving hate right now for speaking out against the racism in the world. You know what I mean? These UK fans, these racists in the UK, all of a sudden, they want to hate on Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? And now they calling Anthony Joshua a racist. They out here calling Anthony Joshua a racist, bro. The same way they call Devin Haney a racist. Shout out to TJ Sports in the chat. Shout out to my brother TJ Sports. You heard?
I don't think Devin Haney is a racist. I think he just meant nobody can beat him. But just saying he's a racist is overboard.
Exactly. Now, Anthony Joshua is receiving that same hate that Devin Haney's receiving. You know, I'm hearing rumors that Anthony Joshua is out here receiving death threats just for speaking at a Black Lives Matter protest, just for speaking out for his
race. Doesn't make any sense at all.
Those people over there is crazy, man.
Crazy, exactly.
Yo, hit the like button. Shout outs to J8. Shout outs to the LDBC, bro. Shout outs to J8. We in here, man. You know what I mean? The man is out here receiving hatred, bro. He's receiving death threats just for speaking at a Black Lives Matter, bro, rally. just for speaking at a protest. You heard? This is crazy, bro. This is crazy.
He the racist for speaking up about what?
Exactly. How is he the racist for saying Black Lives Matter? That's what you call reverse racism, bro.
Yeah.
These white people, bro, evil. You got very evil white people out here, bro. It's in their hearts. It's been in their family hearts for years since slavery. You know what I'm saying? Like Deontay Wilder said, 400 years till this day. You know what I mean? And you seeing it, bro. After Deontay Wilder spoke out, then Anthony Joshua spoke out. I want to see Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder come together, bro. And you know what I mean? I want to see Joshua and Deontay Wilder come together. You know what I mean? Possibly at a protest at one of these protests, bro, and get together. You know what I mean? And unite. I want to see all the great black athletes. You know what I'm saying? All the black athletes come together. You know what I mean? And speak out what's going on. Joshua spoke out. Joshua was at a protest. Wilder spoke out against it. Devin Haney said he wants to go protest. You know what I'm saying? We had enough. Enough is enough. And now you see what they're doing to Anthony Joshua in the UK. The UK, bro, is a lot of racism in the UK. I'm telling you, man. That's why these people in the UK, you know what I'm saying? They hate black fighters. This is why they hate fighters such as Clarissa Shields, Earl Spence, Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder, Charlo, Demetrius Andrade. All these fighters, they hate all of them, bro. Anthony Joshua, when Anthony Joshua was saying everything they wanted to hear, they loved AJ. They loved AJ so much. But once AJ speaks up for his people, once he speaks up for the African Americans, once he speaks up for the black people, now they want to turn on Anthony Joshua.
The same thing with Obama when he was speaking up about that stuff. People didn't like that stuff. They just want him to stay in his place. They wanted him to they would kind of use him as a figurehead and stuff. They want him to say nothing out of line or support black people. And there's people trying to justify slavery, talking about the people in Africa sold their people, so it's not like we wanted them. Everything's like they're trying to. It's just people like just some wicked thinking sometimes. Man.
Yeah, the world is messed up, bro. The world is messed up, and it was these evil white people, bro. It was evil white people that had something to do with it. You know what I mean? That went around taking over people's lands, start colonizing people's countries. It was these white people, bro. You know what I'm saying? These English. It was the English. You know what I'm saying?
They killed the Native Americans and took their land and everything.
Hey, look, Cook Up, I want you to talk about it. I'll be right back. Keep talking until I come back. Go ahead, boxing champ. Talk about the racism in the world. Go ahead. Where did it start at? Educate the people.
This racism has to stop. It's been like 400 years and everything. Yeah, all these people is talking about, all lives matter. All lives don't matter if black lives don't. You don't see this white you don't see a white person get killed on the news like
you see black always getting killed. You get the black
and people don't understand this. All lives matter is a protest on a protest. This is a protest against a protest. All lives matter is like supposed to be like against Black Lives Matter, but people don't understand what Black Lives Matter is really about and everything. But I think this, like, you shouldn't. Why you shouldn't care about nobody's race. You should care about like what's in their heart or something, like their personality or whatever.
Exactly.
If they're a bad person, they're a bad person. It doesn't matter if they're black, white, yellow, red. It doesn't matter about that. But
yeah, it doesn't matter about that.
Go ahead, Felix.
You was right about everything. I get what you're saying. I want this to stop, man. We've been going through this for about 400 years, man.
And then you have a president over here saying where the shooting starts, and calling people thugs, and everything. Talking about shooting, Are you serious? Like,
yeah, he's calling us thugs and stuff like that.
Yeah, man, we got enough of this racism. What I'm about to do, I'm about to play Anthony Joshua's speech at the Black Lives Matter protest. You know what I mean? Anthony Joshua, shout outs to Anthony Joshua. He's starting to really wake up. He's starting to smell the coffee, man. You know, this is crazy, bro. You know what I mean? I want to play the speech for you. You know what I mean? And these people saying he's a racist now after this speech. Make sure y'all hit the like button. It's just sad, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's really sad, dog. You know what I mean? It's it's unfortunate. Anthony Joshua speaks up for his black people, and now he's receiving hate. He's receiving death threats, all type of racism towards Anthony Joshua, man. Anthony Joshua, I gotta, man, salute Anthony Joshua for speaking out, bro. And you know what? His reputation now, he's probably took a hit. I don't think he's worried about it. You know what I mean? Because he's really focused on speaking the truth. Let's listen to this, guys, and we'll be, you know what I mean? Let's listen to it. AJ, man, shout out to Anthony Joshua speaking out against the racism in the world. Here go the speech. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. This is Anthony Joshua.
Still here standing strong. One or two, three or four, maybe 5 or 6 aren't with us right now, but that's how it goes. So for the ones that are here, I just want to say well done for organising such a prosperous and motivating event today. We're just done off of like a conversation in a WhatsApp group that has brought us all together here today. So well done for the boys as well, the Watford Alliance boys, well done. Please can we get a round of applause for them as well, please? And also, as I've heard, it's not like black versus white, black versus Asian, black versus Indian. It's a matter of the African and Caribbean community, 100%. And I'm proud of everyone that's here, and I appreciate the people that aren't from the heritage coming together and supporting our cause. So that's first and foremost. Thank you so much. So here we have a few words from my friend Reese Tim. Oh, it's not Reese Tim. Who is it? Oh, Reese Fatal. Okay, Reese Fatal. Me and him used to get up to a lot of mischief when we were younger. And you can never judge a man for who he once was. As you said, it's not what you do, it's who you are. So here we have from Fatal Reese. Today we join many thousands of protesters in the UK and many hundreds of thousands across the globe. We stand united against the virus that has been instrumental in taking lives. Lives of the young, old, rich, and even poor. A virus that is not apologetic, a virus that spreads across all sectors of our communities, sports, education, churches, entertainment, the media, and even the government. Not just in the UK, but across the world. The virus has been declared a pandemic. It is out of control. And I'm not actually talking about COVID-19. The virus I'm referring to is called racism. How long are we going to allow racism to spread through our communities? And right now we are in the community and affect our lives without using the vaccine you already have in your possession. What is the possession? Me and you. You are the vaccine. I am the vaccine. We can no longer, from today onwards, be proud. We can no longer sit back and remain silent on the senseless, unlawful killings, sly racism of another human being based only on what? Their skin color. We need to speak out in peaceful demonstrations, just like today. So well done, Watford. Inject the vaccine. We must not use a demonstration for selfish motives and turn it into rioting and looting. We need to be united in non-violent demonstrations, show them where it hurts, abstain from spending your money in their shops and in economies and invest in black-owned businesses. And that's for all communities. If you want to uplift yourself, invest in your own businesses. We have to engage with the youth. I completely agree with that. And put an end to black youth gang culture. I'm going to be real with you about gang culture. I'm down to riot 100%. But what you have to realize is done. It is done, trust me. Unless you want to be sitting in jail, spending years upon years of your only life that you have, thinking about, yeah, they can lock the locks, but they can't stop the clocks. That's all done because there's too much cameras, too much intelligence. All the OGs that I know are telling me, bro, it's finished. It's finished. Gang life is finished. And that's what we're saying. I know that I'm not promoting no gangster business. I'm a legit, straightforward hustler. That's just in my DNA and in my blood. But I know I've taken my street knowledge and put it into the corporate world. and I've gained a lot of respect in that sense. So anyway, gang culture is done. So where was I? We have to engage with the youth and put an end to black youth gang culture. This postcode war. How many houses do we own on that postcode that we're fighting for? Let's inject the vaccine. Every life matters. 100% I agree with that. But that does include black lives, and that's why we're here today. George Floyd, we're all aware of his name, was the catalyst in a list that is already way too long. But ask yourself a question. How does the looting for the latest flat screen TV help him or his family? How does burning down shops and taking another life stop the virus from spreading? And remember, the virus we're talking about is racism. Killing a person outright is unforgivable, but stripping them of their human rights, oppressing them, mocking them, insulting them, placing glass ceilings above them, just because of what? Their skin color, is just a slow way of killing them and taking the life out of their soul. We must unite as the human race, and that's what we're doing here today. So once again, thank you very much. We must not remain silent. And I know a lot of people here, you know, sometimes it's hard to talk out against racism. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I'm not gonna lie, I grew up in Meriden Estate, but people knew not to fuck with me anyway. I'm growing up in it, like, I'm a minority there anyway, but I went about getting my own respect. It's now one of them things where you have to feel a bit awkward. If you want to joke about who I am, where I come from, my heritage, my lips, my nose, my eyes, my skin, the food I eat, don't really feel too comfortable around me anyway. I'm not too sure about anyone else, but don't feel too comfortable around me trying to joke about that stuff, because I'm proud of who I am. And if you would like to know about my heritage, you ask rather than belittling it. So that's first and foremost, that's important. And as a young lady said, don't ask to touch her hair and stuff like that. So we are saying we must unite as a human race. We must not remain silent. Just as the government introduced measures to COVID-19, rate of R to below 1, we must do the same and use our vaccine to reduce the rate of infection of what? Of racism. Exactly. By your actions, use the vaccine. By your words, use what? By your mindset, use what? We are the vaccine. We are the vaccine. So that was a few words from my friend Reese, who couldn't make it here today. So thank you all for listening. But I hope you can all take something away from today, whether it's individually or community-wise. So these are my own words. I didn't really plan anything. I'm not really into the public speaking stuff, unless it's like a question and answer type of thing. So the reason why I haven't gone to like Hyde Park or stuff like that, because I feel like I can go out there and I'm going to definitely march and stand with my people. But then I felt like I was always going to come back to my own community, and there's always going to be the same issues that remain. So I thought, I'm going to stand with my brothers here and my sisters here and say, we need to kind of just come together as the African Caribbean community and try like talk about some of our own solutions. I'm not going to say issues because it's too much of a negative word, because I'm trying to find solutions. So, you know, amongst me and my brothers, I'm all about like economic change. I'm all about the money. I've always been that way since I was a young kid, which is a language that everyone understands, is getting to the money. So with that being said, we have the mayor and the councillor here, right? Somewhere here, if you can bring them forward, please. The councillor. And what else I find interesting is we need more African Caribbean people in the police force to understand our culture, so they don't have to racially profile us. So that's another subject for another day. But Mr. Councillor, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Can I just say thanks everybody for coming here. Thank you for the organisers. Just shows how united people are. It's a really gives me a heart to see young people on a core issue. Yeah, Marcus Garvey. Okay. Do you know who Marcus Garvey is? Yeah. He said that when you liberate the man,
I just want to say this real quick. Hold up.
Liberate the man.
Let me get up on this, bro. I'm just telling you guys like this, bro. Anthony Joshua, he didn't say anything wrong. What he said was real. What he said was true. What Anthony Joshua said was real. Now, all of a sudden, I'm sorry, Boxing Champ, you back. You know what I mean? Yeah, we about to go to those Twitter comments right now.
I think I know why they're mad, H-Money.
You know what I mean? We're about to get into this right now, bro. Tell us why you think they're mad. Let the world know. Go ahead.
When he said that they're trying focus on your own people's businesses, they might think they're trying to take away he's trying to take away their customers, their black customers, to go to shop with their to like buy stuff from their own people, and that's what they think that's racist.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? We just had enough of the racism. Like Anthony Joshua, what he said was real. Now all of a sudden they got a problem with Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? We about to go look at Anthony Joshua's Twitter comments right now, bro. We about to go take a look at those Twitter comments right here. You know, look at this. It's a video that just came out by IFL TV. It says, well, Anthony Joshua said, if you think I'm racist, tweet. You know what I mean? It's just crazy, bro. The racism. They'll try to flip anything. They'll try to flip anything. Here we go right here. On the screen, as you guys can see it. Anthony Joshua speaks out. You know what I mean? Anthony Joshua lashes out. He's receiving all type of hate. Anthony Joshua says, if you think that I'm a racist, go F yourself. You know what I mean? And guess who's the one who calling them racist? Is these white people, the racist white people. They're trying to use the reverse racism on AJ for speaking out for his people. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Racism, bro. I'm telling you, Anthony Joshua, he goes out and he tells the people, you know what I'm saying? Stand up for yourself. You know, Black Lives Matter. Soon as he does it, these racist white folks, these racist white people in the UK use reverse racism on Anthony Joshua. Now they calling Anthony Joshua the racist. But y'all the one that did slavery. Y'all the racist white people that out here killing innocent blacks. Y'all the racists that killed George Floyd. It was a white man that killed George Floyd. You know what I mean? It was a white man that killed Breonna Taylor. You know what I mean? Ahmaud Arbery. It was white men that did that. It was white men that was out here lynching people. It was white people that started that KKK. It was white people, bro. Come on, man. It was white people that took over America and killed those Native Americans and gave them smallpox. It was white people. You understand me? So now these racist white people trying to call Anthony Joshua racist is just blasphemous, bro. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, bro. You see right through it.
I hope those.
Go ahead, boxing champ.
I hope those KKK people are not planning a massacre or nothing. Cause
yo, it's those people that's out here calling Anthony Joshua racist right now. It's those KKK, it's those racist white people that's going around calling Anthony Joshua a racist. You know what I mean? As you guys can see, Anthony Joshua lashes out against the racism. You know what I mean? He said, if you think I'm a racist, go F yourself. And just to show you guys, look how many dislikes this video got. Look how many dislikes Anthony Joshua got on his video. 171 dislikes. And it's showing you these people true colors. Look, 171 dislikes. So every video about Anthony Joshua now, they hitting the thumbs down. These racist white people turn their back on AJ quickly.
Racist.
What was that? I'm sorry. What you say? Repeat that.
Anything racist?
Of course, he didn't say anything racist.
Yeah. Their minds are just too caught up, like in their the way they were brought up or something in the UK and everything. It's like how is he being racist? It's just they're trying to make everybody hate him, but they're the ones actually being racist. It's like, yeah,
man, it's just sad. It's really sad, bro. Anthony Joshua was at that Black Lives Matter. As soon as he went to those Black Lives Matter protests, he started receiving this type of hatred. Look at this video. He got 702 dislikes. Anthony Joshua never received that many dislikes on any video. All of a sudden, he shows up at a Black Lives Matter protest, and now everybody's hating Anthony Joshua, as you can see. Just because, you know what I mean? Just because Anthony Joshua said Black Lives Matter. Yo, Coco, look at this stuff, bro. Look at this. He got 702 dislikes because he showed up at a Black Lives Matter You know what I'm saying? Protest. Since when Anthony Joshua was getting that many dislikes? It's just crazy, bro. Complete hatred. People starting to see right through it. You guys got to wake up, smell the coffee. It's right in front of you. It'll happen to anybody, bro. This will happen to you. You know what I mean? It happened to me because I spoke up for blacks. I spoke up for African Americans. I spoke up for Clarissa Shields. I spoke up for Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? They'll turn their back on you real quick. They turn their back on you real quick, Coco. You remember that when they was hating on Clarissa Shields? I'm like, man, y'all just hated on every fighter. It doesn't matter how good they are, as long as they black, huh? We had enough of that stuff, bro. In the UK, we calling you UK punks out. All you punks in the UK. All the racism going on in the UK. We see right through it. And a matter of fact, I got to put some pressure on Eddie Hearn right now. Eddie Hearn needs to speak out against this. Eddie Hearn needs to speak up against what happened to George Floyd. Eddie Hearn needs to speak up for Anthony Joshua receiving this hate because he spoke up for Black Lives Matter. Eddie Hearn needs to come out and talk about this, bro. You know what I mean? Coco, we stand together, my brother. Yeah. We stand together. All lives matter, bro.
I don't know what happened.
Minorities. Go ahead, boxing champ.
I don't know what happened to Eddie Hearn and AJ. They used to be really close, but now like they haven't been like really like ever since the Andrew Ruiz fight. You could see like after that, like he just like left. Eddie been doing his own thing and AJ's been doing his own thing. So I don't know if I know he's still promoting him, but I just don't know about that.
Yeah, I think they're still close. You know, I'm not saying Eddie Hearn did anything wrong. I'm just saying this is an opportunity for Eddie Hearn to speak out. You know what I mean? Because these people, they going around saying Anthony Joshua is a racist because he showed up at a Black Lives Matter protest, speaking out against racism. Anthony Joshua showed up to the Black Lives Matter, you know what I'm saying, protest to speak out against racism, to speak out against it. Now all of a sudden they saying he's a racist, and it's coming from the racists themselves. It's the racists themselves. You know what I'm saying? They're saying he's a racist. This is just sad, bro. And the same thing you see on YouTube. You see where these racist people on YouTube go around calling the LDBC racist for speaking up for their people. You know what I mean? But they're racist. People like Johnny Boy going around calling people niggers and things like that. Ring IQ calling people niggers. You know what I mean? All these guys. You know what I'm saying? But we the racists. But y'all calling us niggers and you hating on black people. You know what I mean? Now, hold up, man. Boxing champ, cook up. Because I'm finna go in. Cook up, boxing champ. Go ahead.
You ain't got nothing to say, boxing champ?
But listen, at the end of the day, those people just turned their backs on AJ for no reason. He didn't say nothing bad. He didn't say their true colors are coming out like H Money said. They're racist, but they're fans of him. But once he starts saying something about Black Lives Matter, they all of a sudden change up. And those UK channels, they're not going to speak up about it. They're not going to do nothing, say nothing about it. But of course, we have H Money to speak up about the stuff that people don't want to speak out about.
Yeah, man. Look, boxing champ and everybody in the chat. I just want to say this: there's a lot of fake love going on. There's a lot of fake love. When Ahmaud Arbery got killed, when Ahmaud Arbery was killed, nobody said anything about it. Nobody said anything about it. When Breonna Taylor got killed, nobody said nothing. When Sean Reed got killed, nobody said nothing about this, about what's going on in the world. All of a sudden, George Floyd gets killed on camera. Now all these people people saying Black Lives Matter, like such as who was that? It was man, I'm talking about all these YouTubers. All of a sudden, they want to make videos talking about Black Lives Matter like they care. But what happened when Ahmaud Arbery got killed? You know what I mean? You got these fakes on YouTube, these fake YouTubers.
Breonna Taylor got killed.
Yeah, Breonna Taylor got killed. You know, there's a whole lot of fake love going on. You know what I mean? Black people be getting killed forever by the police. You know what I mean? Why y'all wasn't saying nothing then? Why y'all wasn't saying nothing then? Yeah, because it's cool right now. You know what it is, Coco? They think it's cool right now. This is what's hot. This is this is the cool thing. You know, it's popular now.
That's what I was telling my parents that like everybody's just going out to protest to tell their friends and everything. Oh, you know, I went to the protest yesterday, and it's the new thing now. It's the new
fad or something. It's the new fab. You're right. It's popular now. That's the popular thing, to go protest and go say this and that. But I'm telling you, at first, where was these people at? Now you got these fake YouTubers out here trying to show sympathy. What happened to George Floyd? But when Ahmaud Arbery got killed, y'all didn't say anything about it. Y'all was quiet as hell, bro. You know what I mean? They was quiet as hell, bro. We had enough of that fake love, Coco. Coco, that's what you call fake love, man. That's fake love. We see right through it. You know what I mean? These people are fake. These are the same people that were supporting Donald Trump. These guys were out here supporting Donald Trump. You know what I mean? Now all of a sudden, oh, Black Lives Matter, bro. Man, you can miss us with all of that, bro. We know it's fake. That's fake love, man. That's fake love, bro. You know what I mean? Because this is the new fashion now. This is the new thing to talk about it. To talk about what happened to George Floyd. But y'all wasn't talking about what happened to all those other African Americans that got killed. Man, y'all fake. Y'all fake. That's fake love, bro. You know what I mean? Now, Anthony Joshua, he's feeling it. He's feeling it, bro. These people are racist towards Anthony Joshua now. One of their own. Y'all UK guys, bro, really got exposed. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua, he spoke at a Black Lives Matter protest. You know what I'm saying? And now he's receiving death threats. You know what I'm saying? Now these people are racist towards Anthony Joshua. So it took for Anthony Joshua, you know what I'm saying, to speak out at a Black Lives Matter protest. You know what I'm saying? Now Anthony Joshua has exposed the racism in the UK. He just exposed the racism in the UK right in front of you. Anthony Joshua spoke out about what happened to George Floyd, and now Anthony Joshua is receiving hate because it's the racism. Once the blacks unite, once we unite and get strong, you know what I mean? We come together. They scared. They scared, bro. You know what I mean? They don't want us to come together. As you can see, they turn on Anthony Joshua, bro. They turn on one of their own. They turn on one of their own for speaking out about what happened. You know what I mean? This is right in front of you, the truth. I've been telling you guys for weeks. I've been telling y'all for weeks. You know what I'm saying? For over a month now about the racism in the world, bro. And now you're starting to see it when it happens to your favorite fighter, Anthony Joshua. Now, Anthony Joshua is the most hated fighter on the planet just for showing up at a Black Lives Matter protest. Now he's the most hated fighter in the world, bro. He's the most hated fighter on the universe just for speaking out against racism. Now they saying Anthony Joshua is a racist for speaking out against racism. And Anthony Joshua told them folks, go F yourselves, bro. Go F yourself, bro. If you think I'm a racist. Because it's despicable. It's disgusting. It's disgusting what's going on. Eddie Hearn needs to come out and speak about this, bro. Eddie Hearn, you need to speak out about this hatred Anthony Joshua is receiving for speaking out about the racism in the world. You know what I'm saying? In the Premier League, in the soccer leagues in the UK, you talking about, black players, they throwing bananas at the black players in the UK. You know what I'm saying? Throwing bananas at the soccer players in the UK. That's the type of racism you see in the UK, bro. UK, very, very racist, bro. A whole lot of racists in the UK, bro. And they need to be called out. And you guys see it for yourselves, man. You see it for yourself, bro. You know what I mean? Valix, go in and cook up real quick, man, until I come back. I want you to talk to the people, bro.
All right, man. The UK, it's racist, man. I just don't get it, man. Why they hating on a dude that's trying to it's hard to explain, man. It just don't make any sense, bro. Don't make any sense at all. It's crazy. Everybody was making videos of this. Yeah, UK is racist, bro. Very, very, very racist.
Yeah, we back, bro. We back in here, bro. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, bro. We had enough of the racism, bro.
Facts, bro. Facts.
We had enough of the racism, bro. And now the racism is towards Anthony Joshua, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You got the racists calling Anthony Joshua racist, bro. It just sounds stupid and it looks dumb. Really exposing the hell out these people, bro. It really exposing the hell out these people, man. He spoke out against racism. How the hell is he a racist? That's what I want to know, bro. The man spoke out against the racism, and now they calling him a racist, bro. Just, hey, man, it's crazy, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Anthony Joshua speaking the truth, bro. Speaking the truth no matter what, even though it hurt him. I'm pretty sure Anthony Joshua knew it was going to hurt him. I'm pretty sure Anthony Joshua knew those fans were going to turn on him. Those are those fake fans. You don't even want that type of love, bro. AJ versus the racist, bro. AJ versus the racist, boxing champ. Facts. Facts, bro. Now everybody trying to switch, act like they care about the black folks, bro. Y'all just want to be seen. Y'all just want to be seen. Y'all only reason y'all doing it because it's cool.
Fake
but a week ago,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's go, man. Let's go. Coco the Don, he said, I've been riding with you since day one, and I've seen how people turn on you and lie. Yeah, Coco, the same way they turned on Anthony Joshua. It was no different than what happened to Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? But that's that fake love. We don't even want that fake love, Coco. See, the thing is, with the racism in America, I'm going to tell you the difference between the racism in America and the racism in the UK. In America, they just racist right in front of you. Exactly. America, the racism in America, they'll be racist right in front of you. Mm-hmm. You know what to expect. You know what's going on. In the UK, that's that, you know what I'm saying? They'll smile in your face and talk behind your back. You know what I'm saying? Be racist on the low. In the UK, they racist and they hide it. They hide it. You know what I mean? In America, the racism is right in front of you. You know what I mean? So in this Anthony Joshua case, they was acting like they was cool with Anthony Joshua the whole time. Anthony Joshua was telling them what they want to hear. You know what I mean? They was hiding the racism. Soon as Anthony Joshua, you know what I'm saying? He comes out and speak up for Black Lives Matter. What happened? They turned on him. They turned on him. Then he found out. Now he sees the fake love, bro. You know what I mean? Racist white people, bro. Racist white man. Racist. Complete racist, bro. Been like that for years. You know what I mean? Them English, those people, the Englishmen, those is the most racist people, bro. In the UK, bro, they racist as hell, bro. You know what I mean? Crazy. Where you think the Americans came from? They came from, you know, from over there, bro. They the English, they came from over there, bro. And they came to America. You know what I mean? They brought that racism, the racism from England and brought it to America, bro. Exactly, bro. We see right through it, bro. Fake as hell. Fake as hell. All them folks is racist. You got all them racists in Ireland, all those racist Irish people, racist as hell. You got those racist ass people in you know what I'm saying, in the UK, racist in America, racist, bro. No matter how you cut it up, slice it or dice it, they all racist, bro. And we see right through it, bro. And that was happening to your favorite fighter, Anthony Joshua. Now what's happening to your favorite fighter, Anthony Joshua. And now y'all see it for yourselves, bro. You know what I mean? They racist towards all minorities. They hate Mexicans too. They hate Latinos too. Yeah, they hate black people, of course. And guess what? They hate the Latinos. They hate Hispanics. You know what I mean? They hate blacks. They hate minorities. If you're not one of them, they gonna hate you. They gonna hate you, bro. And we see right through it, bro. We had enough. Rob 87, MOB, bro. MOB, you heard? Yeah, man. Rob 87. You know what I mean? Anthony Joshua he's receiving all type of hate. He's receiving death threats right now as we speak for only speaking out at a Black Lives Matter protest. Now all of a sudden, Anthony Joshua, you know what I'm saying, is receiving death threats. Now all of a sudden, they saying Anthony Joshua is a racist because he spoke out against racists. How, you know what I'm saying? How silly is that? That's the same thing they doing on YouTube, calling all blacks racist. You know what I mean? We see right through it, bro. Shout out to my brother, bro. Rob 87, we in the building, dog. You know what I mean? We out here, bro. Together we stand. Together we unite for George Floyd. Anthony Joshua, you know what I'm saying, steps up to the plate and speaks out against the racism. You know what I'm saying? For George Floyd. What's his name? What's his name? George Floyd. What's his name? George Floyd. George Floyd. We all we got. We all we got. We all we need. We all we need. George Floyd. Let's go, bro. George Floyd. We all we got, bro. We all we need. George Floyd. Shout out to Anthony Joshua, bro. You know what I'm saying? Did a hell of a job, bro. I'm proud of Anthony Joshua. I'm proud of Anthony Joshua. He's starting to see it. He's starting to see it. You know, now he's starting to receive that same hate that Deontay Wilder received. Now from Deontay Wilder, now they hating on Anthony Joshua. And it has everything to do with race. If you don't know, it has everything to do with race. If you don't know, bro, you know what I mean? Shout outs to AJ, bro. I got to give a special shout out to Anthony Joshua, man. The man stepping up to the plate. Rob 87 says that's a disgrace. All AJ did was speak the truth. That's what happens when you speak the truth. Rob 87, that's what happens when you speak the truth to these evil white people. That's what happens, bro. You seen what happened to Malcolm X? He got killed. Set up by the CIA. The CIA set up Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? You see Martin Luther King killed out here in Memphis. Killed by white men in Memphis. You tell me. You tell me what happened. I live in Memphis. Martin Luther King got killed here. There go the link to the next video. Make sure y'all go hit that link. You know what I'm saying? Hit the thumbs up on the video. We're talking about Ryan Garcia being the next Oscar De La Hoya. The next video, bro. But I had to get this off my chest, bro. I had to expose this to my brothers that's listening, bro. While Anthony Joshua is receiving all this hate, and Anthony Joshua, he lashes out, and he told those racists, he told the racists, if you think I'm a racist, go F yourself. Because Anthony Joshua knows those are the racists that's calling him a racist. So Anthony Joshua told him, go F yourself, bro. Go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? That's what AJ told him, bro. You know what I mean? And fuck all you racist bitches. You know what I mean? On YouTube, hiding behind the keyboard, hiding behind a picture, hiding behind a fucking avatar. You know what I'm saying? Hiding behind an icon. The same way the KKK was hiding behind sheets, white sheets covering their face. You know what I mean? Now y'all see it, bro. Y'all see it for your damn selves, bro. You know what I mean? Anthony Joshua tells those racists to go F themselves, bro. I'm giving you that real talk, bro. You know what I mean? Hit the like button. Anthony Joshua exposes the racism, bro, that's going on in this country. You know what I mean? AJ told them go fuck themselves, bro. Go hit that like button on that video, bro, because we gonna be cooking up in a little bit, bro. I had to get this off my chest, bro. I wasn't gonna let this one slide, dog. There was no way I was gonna let this one slide, bro. Shout out to Anthony Joshua, bro. You know what I mean? Because, man, we dealing with racism every day out here in America, bro. We dealing with racism every day in the world. And I know in the UK, you got those racist white folks out there, bro. You know what I mean? That was showing that fake love to AJ. Now they turning on him. You know what I mean? These racist KKKs, racist skinheads. You know what I mean? Confederate with the Confederate flags. You know, there's a lot of people out here with Confederate flags in front of their house right now. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that got Confederate flags in the front of their house right here, bro, in the South. Still to this day. Still to this day, bro. That's why Wilder said till this day, man. We had enough of it. Hit that damn like button right away, bro. You know what I'm saying? We out here, bro. You got these Uncle Tom Negroes as well. You know what I mean? On YouTube, allowing these racists to call them niggers. And you know what I'm saying? It's just sad, bro. We had enough of it, man. You know what I mean? Hit that like button. Shout out to Anthony Joshua speaking the truth, bro. You know what I mean? AJ spoke the truth. The truth shall set you free, bro. The truth shall set you free. And Anthony Joshua, bro, you know what I mean? He spoke the truth. And now they saying he's a racist. Hey, man, enough is enough. Enough is enough, man. We had enough of this, bro. You know what I mean? All it took was Anthony Joshua to speak the truth. You know what I mean? All these years, Anthony Joshua was telling you guys what y'all want to hear. But then when he says how he really feels in his heart, then y'all turn on him, bro. You know what I mean?
His back. They turn their back on him.
Go ahead, my bad, Val. Go ahead.
They turned their back on him.
They turned their back on Anthony Joshua for speaking the truth, bro. They saying he's a racist because he spoke out against the racists. But they saying Anthony Joshua is a racist because he spoke out against racism. Show you how stupid these racists are, bro. Show you how stupid these racist white devils are, bro. You know what I mean? JFL in the building, bro. Make sure y'all hit the like button. JFL, we doing a video next. We coming back next. Ryan Garcia, the next Oscar De La Hoya. You know what I mean? There go the link in the chat. JFL, go hit that link. We gonna turn up, bro. Right now, let me invite JFL. You know, if you available right now, let me drop the link for you. JFL, bro. We tired of the racism, dog. We tired of the racism. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, congratulations. That video we did yesterday, that UFC video, is approaching 4,000 views. It's approaching 4,000 views on that UFC video. So, bro, we turned up on that one. Hey, there go the link, JFL. Go hit the like button on that video we working on right there. You know what I mean? That's the Ryan Garcia, the next Oscar De La Hoya video coming up in about 2 hours from now. In 2 hours from now, we're going to be doing that. I just had to time in on this. Here go the link if JFL want to hop on real quick. You know what I mean? You just got to speak the truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? The truth shall set you free, bro. The truth shall set you free, bro. And shout outs to Anthony Joshua, man. You know what I mean? He didn't have to do what he did, bro. You know what I'm saying? He risked, you know, his image. You know, these white people turn their backs on him. But that's that fake love, man. And I'm pretty sure Anthony Joshua, he doesn't want nothing to do with that fake love, bro. JFL, what's good, yo?
Hey, what up, Age Money? What up to the chat?
Yo, JFL, man, what you think about this, man? These you know, these racists, bro, turning their back on Anthony Joshua for speaking out against the racism. Let me just break it down a little bit. Anthony Joshua, he went to a Black Lives Matter protest and he spoke out against racism. Now all the UK fans turned their back on Anthony Joshua and they saying he's a racist. Man, you want to get in on that? You want to talk about it real quick?
Yeah, I like to add my 2 cents to this topic. Here's the thing with me, when it comes to AJ. Now AJ, you know, besides from boxing, politics, and stuff like that, this on the topic of a humane topic right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's a much serious topic to talk about. And AJ, you know, he always have uh good quotes. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing I do like about AJ. He definitely has uh, a talkative mindset, and he got some good quotes. And when it comes to Wilder, you know, from day one, you know, I'm a Wilder day one, and people, you know, got to follow Wilder throughout his career and what his principles are. And like he said, he feeds off energy, and that's what he gives off. You know what I'm saying? So that rap, that not rap, that poetry that he stated was definitely epic and definitely fits the times. Same thing with AJ, what he read off the paper. It wasn't his words, but it was still his words that was still truthful. And so I respect both sides, both talking points. Uh, Basically, they both were saying poems to me, and I know Wilder has a. They said the quote of Wilder. You know what I'm saying, and then recently AJ just came out and I think he went on a rant just now, and he said "fuck off" or something like that. Excuse me, I don't mean to cuss, but besides that part right there, the one that keyword that actually highlight for me and that statement AJ made was boycott racism, man. You know what I'm saying? So I feel as though one they can combine the two and put that on the shirt. How about that? You know what I'm saying? And you know, they flip on AJ. I I'm not really trying to pinpoint the whole UK because UK is definitely diverse and we definitely got our people on that side too. And if people feel some type of way, I want to know exactly who that group of people are. But basically, you know, I already kind of know. I'm not saying it's the whole UK, and you know, they both took a stand, man. So AJ just catching the heat, and he's speaking out on it, and there shouldn't be no complaints on either side for real, because this racism situation it runs deep and touches nerves, and foundation is what it is. Like Wilder stand on what he stand on, man. I mean, till this day, man. And that's just real. That's the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate AJ saying, you know, boycott racism at the end of that statement he made.
Keep cooking real quick, Jeff. Let me change the title of a video. Keep cooking for me.
Okay, so I've been, you know, on panels. I'm just sitting back and hearing everybody out here and everybody talking points out. And the bottom line is, you know, wrongful situation that caused to a person. You know what I mean? And we know by numbers, a certain ethnic group been dealing with that the most. So something has to change on that. Laws, litigations have to be, you know, pushed harder. I understand that people protesting out there and it's diverse, but we want to make a real change. We got to make a law change, and that's the end of the day on that. So, like I said, AJ in that last rant, the last thing he said in that rant was boycott racism. You know, I wanted to hear AJ own words. Maybe he'd come out a little later and have his own words. But when he read off that paper, I respected that, and I kind of felt, you know, I didn't feel it was a certain color, a person who wrote it. Maybe it was, but for me, it was just a person who just, you know, outlook on the situation was very heartfelt, and AJ just read it off. You know what I'm saying? So, and he kind of like ad libbed a little bit over it. You know what I'm saying? He had his little moments and stuff like that. That's cool. Um, and Wilder, he definitely made a powerful statement as well. You know what I'm saying? And you can just picture that. I know he done it in the forest and stuff like that. Like, you know, the scenery was definitely epic. That's how I pictured it in my own head. So before I saw the video, I'm like, that's how I seen it. But you could also picture that same moment if it was similar to an AJ, and how even more powerful that would be. You know what I'm saying? And this is just Wilder just, saying it by himself. So whether you're in the crowd or not, the message is the message, man. And that's on
Facts, man.
that's on both sides, man.
Facts, bro. Man, appreciate you, JFL. Man, we gonna come back later. We gonna do a video. Doing our comparisons. It's gonna be Ryan Garcia compared to Oscar De La Hoya. Ryan Garcia, the next Oscar De La Hoya. I think that's a great topic. A lot of similarities. But JFL, man, the video we did yesterday. I appreciate you always joining the panel. YouTube, Alex, of course, that video is approaching 4,000 views on that UFC video from last night. So, man, we constantly building. The channel is growing. And, man, I appreciate you guys. We're going to do the Shakur Stevenson fight on Tuesday. And, man, we keep building. You know what I mean? So, JFL, man, if I want you to do a video on this as well, man. Anthony Joshua, his comments when he says, he said, fuck you. If you think, Anthony Joshua said, go fuck yourself if you think I'm a racist, because it's these racists, the racists are calling Anthony Joshua a racist. That's the sad part about it. Anthony Joshua, he spoke out against racism. How the fuck is he a racist? You know what I mean? How the fuck is he a racist, dog? You know what I mean? Appreciate Coco too as well. Coco on the panel with us. Go ahead, my bad.
I want to also say shout out to Klitschko. I believe he made a speech too, and I like his speech too, man. So I think that's Klitschko, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it was.
So shout out to Klitschko. You know what I mean? He had some funny, quirky moments in that video, like certain quotables in that. And I salute him for that too, man.
Facts. You know what? I just gotta say this. Like, look, check this out, bro. Like, y'all, there's a lot of guys out here saying Anthony Joshua is a racist now just because he spoke out. He spoke out against racists. So when you speak out against racists, that make you a racist now. These white devils, bro. There's a lot of white evil devils out here, bro. You know what I mean? And we know it's true because of slavery. We know it's true because of the lynching that happened in the South. We know about it because of the KKK, skinheads, Confederates. The Confederate flag's still out here in the South. People still got Confederate flags in the front of their house in the South. You know what I mean? And it's allowed, bro. So we had enough of it, bro. You know what I mean? Anthony Joshua spoke out against racism. You know what I'm saying? And now y'all hate him because he spoke the truth. Y'all hate Anthony Joshua because he spoke the truth. Man, it's just sad, bro, what's going on in the world. So JFL, if you can make a video about Anthony Joshua, telling, and when Anthony Joshua, when he told the people, if you think I'm a racist, go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Like, it's just sad, bro. The reverse racism. They think they slick. You racist white people think y'all slick after all these years. You know what I mean? Try to use reverse racism now. Y'all some straight bitches. Y'all used to hide behind sheets, white sheets on your face when y'all was the KKK. And now y'all racists on YouTube hiding behind icons and pictures.
I'd like to also add, H Money. The part that I heard also was about support. You know what I'm saying? And now support your own. I mean, it was so many hashtags through the years with support. You know what I'm saying? And during this COVID, man, everybody, need to support each other. And supporting your own, there's nothing wrong with that. But, at the same time, it got to be a fair across the board, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, supporting your own is great. You know what I mean? Every culture is actually supporting United States. So the United States got to, give that in return and support its citizens, you know what I mean, during this difficult time, during this COVID, you know what I'm saying, during this pandemic. So support is a real good word in this situation. So I support both sides, AJ and Wilder, and people that's, stand on truth.
Facts, man. Yo, Glenn, that's you?
Yo, so yeah.
Fake Glenn's. You a bitch. Fake Glenn. A fake Glenn, bro. Troll. Pussy, bro. Bitch ass trolls. Man, shout outs to Shout out to Coco1, Coco to Don, Rob87, my brothers, bro. You know what I mean? We in here, bro. Yo, JFL, you want to close it out? What's your final thoughts on this? And we're going to get ready for the next video coming up very soon.
Facts and truth doesn't have no emotions, bro.
Facts, man. Hey, JFL, man, make sure you join the panel when we talk about Ryan Garcia, the next Oscar De La Hoya, which is going to be like less than 2 hours. So everybody turn up, bro. We're going to come right back with another live. I just had to talk about this, bro. I had to get this off my chest. Shout out to Anthony Joshua, speaking the truth. Valix, what's your final thoughts, my boy?
The truth will set you free. That's all I got.
For sure, the truth will set you free. Anthony Joshua, man, receiving hate for speaking the truth. Anthony Joshua receiving hatred from his own people because he spoke out against the racism in the world. He spoke out. He spoke up for Black Lives Matter. He's a part of the movement. Shout out to Anthony Joshua, man. We appreciate it, bro. And keep putting the pressure on these racists next, AJ. Keep doing your thing. Hit the like button right now. Subscribe to the channel. We're signing out. We'll be back in less than 2 hours. We're going to be right back. Peace to everybody. Together we stand. We all we got. We all we need. George Floyd. Let's go, bro. We out. Peace.